Alright. I'm back. Talk with my hands here. I put a different hook on. And I noticed it looked like a used hook. But it looked better than the one that I had. And then I was fixing to put a grasshopper on it, and I noticed that I still had this grasshopper on a hook in my worm box. And I know that fish wasn't big, but I know he's big enough to eat that worm. I mean that grasshopper. But all of that's a moot point because I cast up there and got hung up now. I was thinking of I was gonna put a new hopper on. I kind of still want to. I'm caught in a bind right here because I need to, in one sense I need to keep moving, but I don't want to walk past this fish. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do it. Like I said, it's the type of thing that you could stay here for 30 more minutes if you wanted to and still might not catch it because I hooked him. And I hope the film caught it, but he was jumping. Man, it can be a tough place to walk, man. Don't look like it would be tough at all, but the way these rocks are in this creek can be a little challenge because there are a lot of medium-sized rocks. It's not just like all flat rocks. I'm already up past him now, so anything doesn't really matter anymore about that fish. I've missed him. I moved well past where I hooked him at. And that's why I hooked him right back there. You know, I don't know. I would assume that fish came from up here. I probably followed the worm back down. But it might have done adversely. It might have been sitting right back there and came up for my worm. Just don't know. Doesn't look like he wants any part of this grasshopper right here, so. Yeah, I got a hook off of my, whatever you call it, my hook keeper thing. I got to tie some more hooks. That's a used hook. And that's like the last one like this. This is the type of hook where I really like to use, these sickle hooks. And the only other hook on there is a different, I don't like them. It's a bait holder, but it's a curved. Got a twist on it, you know. It's that traditional side kind of hooks that's kind of curved, you know. I don't like that. I used one a while back. I thought I was gonna try those and see how they did, and I wasn't impressed. Yesterday I tried that octopus type hook, octopus or whatever style hook. I definitely wasn't impressed with that. I don't understand the I really don't understand the theory on those hooks. I know there's a reason for it though, so I'm not gonna question it. It's just like, for me, it just ain't working, man. I need this straight hook, straight shank, called a sickle hook, but the shank is straight. Well, I mean, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I guess the shank is straight on those other hooks as well. It's where the barb is where there's kind of a twist in it. I don't know if you still call that the shank part or not. Where the hook curves and is coming up to the barb. I don't know if that's called the shank or not. It's always a little disheartening when you miss the best fish of the day. You have to stick with it. There's the little side creek I was talking about. No, exactly. I'm not sure where that rainbow, where he was originally sitting, but it probably was right there behind that rock where I just now went. Where my worm is right now. Anyway, it's gone now. Move it. Can't sit there and dwell on it all day. Those are things that I do when I'm not on a time fishing trip. Rarely analyze the situation. I would have probably sat back there and did what I did. I would have probably put this hook on like I did. There's this worm in here. And then I would have probably, oh man, something's biting it right there. I would have probably put a live grasshopper on. I went to that big grasshopper, that big dead grasshopper. That didn't work. I put a worm back on, what I'm doing right now. And if that didn't work, if I had all day, I would probably go ahead and put one of those smaller live grasshoppers on.